The story begins far away from Earth, on a strange and distant planet called Chiton. This planet is under the control of a ruthless alien tyrant named Scorba, a being so powerful that no one dares to stand against him. But hidden in a secret lab lives a brilliant scientist named John. After years of dangerous experiments, John creates a very special child, a child he believes is the only hope to defeat Scorba one day. John knows this boy isn't ordinary, he is the future, but hope doesn't stay hidden for long. Scorba discovers the truth and immediately heads toward the lab to destroy the child before he can grow up. Realizing there's no time left, John quickly places the baby inside a small spaceship and launches him toward Earth, aiming for the United States, hoping to save him from certain death. Moments later, Scorba arrives with his intelligent and dangerous daughter Agatha, who possesses the terrifying ability to read minds. She scans John's thoughts and instantly discovers where the baby has been sent. Without hesitation, Scorba orders Agatha to travel to Earth, find the child, and bring him back, no matter what it takes. Meanwhile, during the journey, the baby's spaceship collides with a satellite, changing its path completely. Instead of America, it crash lands in a quiet farm in Spain. A simple farmer and his wife discover the strange child lying in the wreckage, but something about him shocks them. The baby has a thick, fully grown mustache. Confused but kind-hearted, they decide to adopt him as their own son. They name him Juan Lopez and secretly hide his spaceship in their garage, protecting his true origin from the world. As Juan grows older, it becomes clear he is not a normal child. His mustache grows unusually fast. He possesses unbelievable strength and lightning-fast speed. He can see through solid objects. He can even freeze water instantly. But there's a painful problem. Whenever Juan uses his powers, people get scared and run away from him. Because of this, by the age of 10, he has no friends. He grows up lonely, misunderstood, and different. Seeing his struggle, his parents give him an important lesson. If you want to live in this world, you must hide your powers and live like an ordinary human. Years pass. Nearly 20 years later, Juan Lopez now lives alone in a big city, pretending to be a completely normal man. No one knows the truth about him. One morning, his best friend Jaime calls and asks why he hasn't reached the office yet. Juan casually lies, saying, "I'm already here." Then, secretly using a small amount of his super speed, in just 2 minutes, he gets ready and reaches the office, acting like nothing unusual happened. But deep down, the most awkward superhero in the world is still hiding. At the office, Jaime excitedly tells Juan that a new girl is joining today, and he already has a crush on her. He wants to throw a small welcome party to impress her, but Juan doesn't seem very interested. He casually walks away to grab his breakfast. Just then, the office doorbell rings. Juan secretly uses his X-ray vision to look through the door, and his heart skips a beat. Standing outside is Luisa, his old university friend, someone he once had real feelings for. Juan instantly lights up. He warmly welcomes her and even tells her about the small party planned for the evening. After work, Luisa, Juan, Jaime, and 2 other co-workers stay back for the welcome party. At one point, Luisa goes to the restroom, and Juan can't resist. He uses his super hearing ability. That's when he overhears something important. Luisa is clearly uncomfortable with Jaime's overly clingy behavior. She doesn't like how hard he's trying, but at the same time, she's genuinely happy that Juan is there. Hearing this makes Juan secretly smile. For the first time in a long while, his heart feels hopeful. Trying to impress everyone, Juan casually freezes water with his powers to prepare ice-cold drinks. But before he can say anything meaningful, Luisa has already left. Without thinking twice, Juan uses his super speed and rushes after her. He catches up with her at the train station, and the two decide to grab dinner together. At the restaurant, everything is going perfectly. They laugh, they talk, and it almost feels normal, until suddenly, a group of rude young men and women enter the place, creating chaos. When Luisa tries to stop them, they start mocking her. One of the guys even pushes Juan. Juan's eyes burn with anger. He could destroy them in a second, but he remembers his parents' words. Hide your powers. Live like a normal man. So he stays silent. He swallows his pride. Later that night, Juan waits alone at the station for his train. He keeps thinking, is hiding who I am really the right thing to do? And then, disaster strikes. A train suddenly speeds out of control toward the next station. People are in danger. For a moment, Juan hesitates. Then he makes a choice. He jumps onto the tracks. Using his super speed, he races ahead and reaches the next station before the train. He prepares himself and tries to stop it with his bare hands. But this time, even his incredible strength isn't enough. The train keeps pushing forward, dragging Juan along along the tracks as sparks fly everywhere. Summoning every last bit of strength, Juan keeps pushing against the unstoppable train until it finally reaches the last station. Thinking fast, he uses emergency barriers to create a temporary blockade on the tracks. The train slams into it, and finally, it stops. A massive disaster is prevented. The passengers step out in shock, staring at the mysterious man who just saved their lives. But Juan quickly grabs someone's hat, hides his face, and disappears before anyone can recognize him. The next morning, every news channel is talking about the unknown hero who stopped a speeding train with his bare hands. The story spreads beyond Spain, all the way to America, and someone very dangerous is watching. Agatha is now fully grown. She has become the powerful CEO of a massive electronics company called Chit, but despite her success, she has never stopped searching for John's son. The train incident gives her the clue she's been waiting for. Without wasting time, she prepares to travel to Spain, along with her army of advanced robots. Back at the office, Juan is happily planning to go out again with Luisa. For the first time, things seem to be going his way. But then Jaime rushes in with big news. A famous American businesswoman is coming to Spain, and she wants to meet the mysterious superhero who stopped the train. Meanwhile, Agatha informs her father, Scorba, that she is finally close to finding John's son. She proudly explains that Chit's technology has now spread across the entire world, but Scorba isn't fully convinced. Too many years have already been wasted on this mission. Later, Juan is on a bus, heading to meet Luisa, when suddenly, a sharp, unbearable pain hits his head. He grabs his temples, struggling to breathe. This isn't normal. It's Agatha. Using powerful mind signals, she is sending a message directly into Juan's brain, calling him to the Chit headquarters. Juan tries to resist, but he can't. It's like an invisible force is pulling him. Before he realizes it, he finds himself standing inside Chit's massive building. There, Agatha calmly greets him and casually invites him to dinner. And just like that, Juan's life takes another dangerous turn. During dinner, Agatha reveals the shocking truth. She tells Juan that he is not human. He is an alien, just like her, and she claims she wants to take him back to his real planet. But Juan doesn't trust her at all. Something feels wrong. He stands up, ready to leave. That's when Agatha uses her mind-reading powers again and discovers Juan's biggest weakness. He has feelings for Luisa. A slow smile appears on Agatha's face. Now, she finally has a way to stop him. Agatha doesn't waste a second. She immediately unleashes her army of robots after Juan. Juan has never really been trained for combat, but he has something better: raw power. Using his incredible strength and lightning speed, he starts smashing the robots one by one. Metal bodies fly across the room. Sparks explode everywhere. For a moment, it looks easy, but the robots keep coming. Wave after wave. They surround him from all sides, attacking together like a swarm. Juan struggles, barely managing to push through them. Thinking quickly, he dives underneath the chaos, escapes their grip, and rushes toward the elevator, barely making it out of the building alive. Upstairs, Agatha notices something interesting. Juan has left his jacket behind. Curious, she checks the pockets and finds Luisa's business plan inside. And just like that, a new dangerous plan begins forming in her mind. Since Chit technology is everywhere, Agatha easily hacks into a cleaning machine inside Juan's office. Through that machine, she secretly collects Luisa's DNA sample from a glass she used. Then the machine connects itself to the office computer system, quietly transferring all the information directly to Agatha. But something feels off. Jaime notices the machine acting strangely. Data is being sent somewhere else. He tries to unplug it and gets hit with a powerful electric shock. Suddenly, mechanical legs pop out of the machine like a giant metal insect. It starts chasing Jaime around the office. Panicking, Jaime grabs a clothing rack, and with the help of the other two co-workers, they smash the machine to pieces. But it's too late. Luisa's DNA sample has already been sent to Agatha. Realizing the danger, Jaime quickly calls Luisa to warn her, but she doesn't answer. Meanwhile, Juan goes looking for her and eventually reaches her apartment. Inside, he finds Luisa slightly drunk. She asks him to stay the night with her. Juan hesitates, then gently refuses. He tells her he can't take advantage of her while she's not in her right state of mind. But when Luisa calls him a coward, something snaps inside Juan. He pulls her close, kisses her, and then walks away. And the worst part? Jaime sees everything. He had come to warn Luisa. Instead, he witnesses the one thing he feared the most. Jaime is furious. He feels betrayed, hurt, angry, and at that exact moment, Agatha arrives. Using her mind-reading powers, she scans Jaime's thoughts and instantly understands everything: his jealousy, his frustration, his feelings for Luisa. A slow smile appears on her face. Now she has found the perfect pawn. Using the DNA sample she already collected, Agatha has created a robot that looks exactly like Luisa. Same face, Same voice, same expressions. She makes a deal with Jaime. If you help me, I'll take you to the real Luisa. Blinded by emotion, Jaime agrees. The next morning, Juan goes to his parents' house, confused and desperate for answers. He finally asks them the truth about who he really is. This time, they don't hide anything. They tell him everything. Yes, he is an alien. Then they take him to the garage and show him the spaceship they had hidden for years. When Juan presses a button inside, a recorded hologram of his real father, Jan, appears. Jan explains the truth. Juan was sent to Earth to survive, and one day he must return to Chiton to save his people from Scorba. It's his destiny. But Juan doesn't want destiny. He doesn't care about some distant planet. He doesn't want to be a superhero. He just wants a normal life. Seeing his confusion, his mother gently encourages him. Using the special fabric found in the spaceship, she creates a superhero suit for him. Juan isn't convinced. I can't even fly, he says. To prove it, he climbs to the rooftop and tries to take off. He jumps and crashes straight to the ground. Pain shoots through his body. That settles it. He's not a superhero. Just then, a group of mischievous kids nearby start laughing at his ridiculous costume. Embarrassed and angry, Juan instinctively makes a strange hand gesture, forming a unique symbol with his fingers. Suddenly, his body begins to rise. He's floating. Shocked, he raises his other hand and shoots into the sky at incredible speed. At first, he has no control. He crashes into the ocean, then into a desert, but slowly, he starts understanding it. He adjusts. He balances. He learns. Within minutes, Juan is flying confidently through the sky, finally discovering what he's truly capable of. He returns home, excited but overwhelmed, and quickly changes back into his normal clothes. But before he can relax, there's a knock at the door. Standing outside is Luisa, or at least someone who looks exactly like her. Juan immediately senses something isn't right. This Luisa feels different. To be sure, he takes her into his room and decides to tell her the truth about who he really is. But as soon as he reveals his secret, the fake Luisa, following Agata's commands, calmly tells him to return to his real planet, to accept who he truly is. Juan refuses without hesitation. He doesn't care about another planet. He doesn't care about destiny. He doesn't want to leave Luisa. Suddenly, Jaime takes control of the robot remotely. Through the fake Luisa, he starts accusing Juan. He mocks him, says his kiss was terrible, says he betrayed his best friend. Those words hit harder than any punch. For the first time, Juan realizes he really did hurt Jaime. He admits his mistake. He apologizes sincerely. Hearing this, Jaime's anger begins to fade. But Agata isn't done yet. She overrides Jaime's control and commands the robot to attack. The fake Luisa suddenly punches Juan with full force, sending him crashing to the ground. Now it's serious. Juan finally pulls out his superhero suit and fights back. The battle is intense. Metal against muscle, speed against technology. After a brutal struggle, Juan grabs a baseball bat and smashes the robot's head clean off, destroying it completely. Watching all this, Agata realizes Jaime is starting to switch sides, so she captures him. Meanwhile, Juan discovers that the real Luisa is in Barcelona. Without wasting a second, he flies there. He finds her and tries to explain everything. The aliens, Agata, the robots, all of it. But Luisa doesn't believe a single word. Frustrated, Juan is just about to reveal his superhero suit to prove it, when suddenly, Agata's men appear and kidnap Luisa right in front of him. At the same moment, a sharp pain explodes inside Juan's head. Agata's voice echoes in his mind. Luisa is with me. Blinded by rage, Juan flies straight to the Chit building. Inside, he sees Luisa and Jaime tied up against a wall. Before he can move, a deafening high-frequency sound blasts from the speakers. The noise is unbearable. Juan collapses to the floor, screaming in pain. Luisa and Jaime try to encourage him, telling him to fight back, but he can barely move. Then Jaime, pretending to mock him, shouts, "You're useless! What kind of superhero are you?" Juan's ego takes a hit. Then even Luisa joins in, insulting him, making him feel small. The words sting. Anger builds inside him, and suddenly, Juan unleashes his heat vision, blasting a massive hole through the wall. In one swift move, he frees both Luisa and Jaime and flies them straight back to his house. Meanwhile, Agata doesn't even realize what just happened, because at that exact moment, Scorba himself arrives on Earth. He has no interest in meeting Agata. He only wants one thing, to see John's son with his own eyes. Agata takes him to the Chit headquarters, but when they arrive, Juan, Luisa, and Jaime are already gone. Scorba Scorba explodes in anger. He humiliates Agatha, blames her for wasting years, and in a cruel moment, he even says he wishes she were never his daughter. Those words break something inside her. Blinded by rage, Agatha cuts Scorba's oxygen pipe. Within moments, Scorba dies, and Agatha takes his place. Now, she's in full control. Without wasting time, she flies in her spaceship to Juan's house. The moment she lands, she transforms into a massive, terrifying combat robot. Juan quickly puts on his superhero suit. Suddenly, Juan's father fires a gun at the robot, but Agatha generates a powerful wind force trying to suck him inside the machine. Juan rushes to save him, but the robot grabs Juan and throws him so far that he crashes into a football match in Barcelona. Crowds scream in confusion. Within seconds, Juan flies back home. But it's already worse. Agatha has now grabbed his mother too. She slams Juan into the ground again and again, crushing him. Then she pulls out a giant mechanical saw, ready to slice him apart. At the last second, Jaime distracts her. Agatha grabs Jaime as well. Everything seems lost. And then, Luisa arrives in a truck, shouting Juan's name. That voice gives him strength. Juan slowly stands up. With one powerful punch, he smashes the robot backward. And for the first time, with complete confidence, he declares, "My name is Superlópez." Now he finally believes in himself. Using his powers, he freezes the surrounding glass into solid ice and forcefully pushes the robot into a swimming pool. Water and electricity collide. Sparks explode. Finally, Juan's parents, Jaime, and even Agatha emerge from the destroyed machine. In the end, Juan sends Agatha, along with a fake superhero, back to Chitan, where everyone believes Scorba is dead and that the fake hero is the real savior. And on Earth, Juan Lopez becomes the greatest superhero Spain has ever seen. He marries Luisa, and whenever the world needs help, Superlópez rises into the sky. So, what did you think about this movie? Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. If you enjoyed this recap, don't forget to like the video and subscribe to the channel for more amazing stories like this. See you in the next one.